Did you know you can easily make healthy, homemade dog treats that are both nutritious and delicious for your furry friend? Today, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to make your own dog treats at home. Not only will this save you money, but it will also ensure that your dog is getting the healthiest ingredients. Making homemade dog treats is a fun and rewarding way to show your dog some extra love. Plus, by making your own, you have full control over what goes into them, ensuring they are free from harmful additives and preservatives often found in store-bought options. Let's get started. First up, why make homemade dog treats? Store-bought treats often contain fillers, artificial flavors, and even harmful chemicals that can negatively impact your dog's health over time. When you make treats at home, you get to choose whole, natural ingredients that are safe and beneficial for your dog. Many dogs have allergies or sensitivities, and homemade treats allow you to cater to your dog's specific dietary needs. Let's start by gathering the ingredients. Here's a basic recipe for peanut butter dog treats, which can be adapted to suit your dog's preferences or dietary needs. You'll need 2 cups of whole wheat flour, or oat flour for a gluten-free option, ½ cup of peanut butter, make sure it's xylitol-free, 2 eggs. Optional, you can add ½ cup of mashed banana, pumpkin puree, or even applesauce for added flavor and nutrients. You can also throw in some shredded carrots, blueberries, or spinach for added vitamins and antioxidants. Preheat your oven. Let's get your oven warming up by preheating it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. This will ensure your treats bake evenly and turn out perfectly golden. Now for the fun part, making the dough. In a large mixing bowl, start by combining the peanut butter and eggs. Stir until these 2 ingredients are well mixed. The peanut butter provides healthy fats and protein for your dog, and the eggs help bind everything together while adding a boost of protein and vitamins. Next, gradually add in the flour. Start with 1 cup, stir, and then add the 2nd cup slowly. You want to avoid making the dough too dry, so if you feel it's a little tough to mix, you can add a small amount of water or chicken broth to loosen it up. If you're adding any of those optional ingredients like banana or pumpkin puree, now's the time to fold those in too. Time to roll out the dough. Once the dough has come together nicely, sprinkle a little bit of flour on your work surface to prevent sticking. Roll out the dough until it's about 1/4 inch thick. You can use a rolling pin or just press it out with your hands. Don't worry if it's not perfect, your dog certainly won't mind. Cutting out the treats. Now for the fun part, cutting out your treats. You can use any cookie cutter you have on hand. If you don't have any fancy shapes, don't worry. You can simply cut the dough into squares or strips using a knife or pizza cutter. Remember, these treats don't have to look perfect, your dog will love them no matter the shape. Baking the treats. Once you've got all your treats cut out, place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. This will prevent them from sticking to the tray and make for easy cleanup. Make sure to space the treats out evenly, but they don't need a lot of room since they won't spread much while baking. Pop them into the preheated oven and bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. Keep an eye on them during the last few minutes to ensure they don't burn. You're looking for them to turn a nice golden brown color. If you prefer a crunchier treat, you can leave them in for a bit longer. While the treats are baking, let's talk about customization. One of the great things about making homemade dog treats is that you can customize the ingredients based on your dog's needs. For example, if your dog has a wheat allergy, you can easily swap out the wheat flour for a gluten-free alternative like oat flour or rice flour. You can also experiment with different flavors. Dogs tend to love sweet and savory combinations. You can add in natural sweeteners like honey or applesauce if your dog prefers sweeter treats. Or, for a more savory option, try adding shredded cheese or even bacon bits. Just remember to always double-check that the ingredients you're using are safe for dogs. Some common human foods, like chocolate, onions, grapes, and raisins, are toxic to dogs, so avoid using those. Let's discuss storage and shelf life. Once your treats have finished baking, take them out of the oven and let them cool completely. This is important because hot treats can create condensation when stored, which could lead to mold. Once they're fully cooled, you can store them in an airtight container. Homemade dog treats will typically last about a week when stored in an airtight container on your kitchen counter. If you'd like them to last longer, you can keep them in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks, or even freeze them for up to 2 months. Frozen treats can be a great option, especially during the warmer months. Are homemade dog treats healthy? Absolutely. When you make treats at home, you're in control of the ingredients, which means you can ensure they're healthy and nutritious. You can also adapt the recipes to meet your dog's specific dietary needs, whether they need more protein, fiber, or vitamins. For example, adding ingredients like pumpkin or sweet potato can help with digestion, while ingredients like carrots and spinach provide essential vitamins and minerals. Just be mindful of portion sizes. Even though these treats are healthier, you still don't want to overfeed your dog. Bonus recipe: frozen dog treats. If you're looking for a simple, no-bake treat option, frozen dog treats are a fantastic alternative, especially in hot weather. All you need is some plain yogurt. Make sure it doesn't contain any added sugars or artificial sweeteners, and some dog-safe fruits like bananas, blueberries, or strawberries. In a blender, mix the yogurt with your chosen fruit until smooth. Then, pour the mixture into an ice cube tray or silicone mold and pop it in the freezer for a few hours until frozen solid. These make great refreshing treats for your dog and are perfect for keeping them cool during summer walks. A few tips before we wrap up. Always introduce new ingredients slowly to ensure your dog doesn't have an allergic reaction. If you're unsure about a specific ingredient, consult your vet. Keep in mind that treats should only make up about 10% of your dog's daily calorie intake, so be mindful of how many you're giving. Making treats at home is a great way to bond with your dog. If your dog is around while you're baking, let them sniff the ingredients and watch the process. They'll love the anticipation of fresh, homemade treats. And there you have it. Not only are these homemade dog treats a healthier alternative to store-bought options, but they're also incredibly easy and fun to make. Whether you're making them as a daily reward or for a special occasion, your dog will appreciate the love and effort you've put into creating something just for them.